kick game. 8-figure deal, figure how I'm caught side at the clip game. Still pop ace king shit.
Hey guys, True here with another review for you. It's a product review. I've been testing a very durable but cheap pistol flashlight, and I've found one on Amazon that is very moderately priced, but it withstands and performs beyond my expectations for the price. Now I'll link the item product page below, and you guys can check it out yourselves. But I've done some extensive product testing with it. I've gone through about 3 or 4 different cheaper end lights, and this one is definitely one of the best ones that I've seen for the money. For just a cheap pistol light that you would like to have just in case of dark night scenarios. You know, you hear a bang in the middle of the night and you need a flashlight, and it's got a QD option so that it's quick detach and quick attach for you to put it on your pistol really quick. And I've taken it out into the woods, and I've thoroughly tested it, and I also have some range footage from it, proving that it works well with shock. So most of the pistol lights, this is the pistol light by the way, right here. Most of the pistol lights I've tested cannot withstand the shot of pistol firing, and within a couple rounds it seems to die off, and the LED gets displaced or something and the light stops working. Now the batteries that originally came with are these cheap, I don't even know what they're called, Stellar batteries, and these lasted about 4 or 5 hours, and within the 3rd hour you could see it starting to dim. So I just went out and spent a little bit more and got some Rayovacs to test the full capability of the light, and so far I've gotten about 10 hours of usage out of this. I went camping last weekend at Bear Lake, and I was using this a lot, and after 10 hours of usage, as you can see, the beam is still very, very strong. I believe it's quoted at 100 and 150 lumens. I'd probably say it's about 80 or 90. Seeing the Surefire, I've had a couple Surefire lights, and they definitely are a lot brighter, and they rate them at 100 lumens, and they're brighter than this, and so this is 100 to 150 lumens, so I'd probably give it about 80 or 90. A lot of manufacturers put the maximum output of their LEDs, which doesn't seem to be the entire or the actual output of it. It's just the maximum output that it could handle. Now, with about 10 hours of usage, it being so bright, the beam is really focused, as you can see. It's not adjustable in any way, but for the setting that it's on, it does its purpose, and it's blinding. I've had it shined in my face, and you can't see what's going on. So I did some extensive camping testing with it, and I also have some range footage to back it up to show that it is resistant to the shock of the pistol. Now my friend put it on his shotgun while we were camping, and he pumped quite a couple rounds through it, and it did just well. So I put about, I'd say, 100 rounds through my gun with this light attached, and it has not flawed or failed once. So let me give you a little bit of a close-up of it. It's a UTAC light. The one that I saw on the picture on Amazon had the UTAC markings, but it's the same exact. It looks the same exact like features, dimensions, and everything as the UTAC one, and it was marked as a UTAC product. So I think they just didn't mark this one for whatever purpose. But some features of it is it has a QD right here. So you push this down and you slide it onto the rail, and then you let go and it locks into place with your 1413 rail. It's got a quick on and off light switch there, which is right next to your pistol grip, right next to your trigger finger, so it's great. I'll go ahead and show you how it works attaching on. And go ahead and clear out my Walter PV2 here. As you can see, no bolts in the chamber. Dry fire. It's worked phenomenally well, so I would recommend this to anybody who wants a cheap but reliable pistol light. So simply push down the QD button, slide on the rail, let go of the QD button, then push forward until it locks into place. And now you have your light attached, and it's sturdy, doesn't go anywhere, doesn't shake like most of the ones that I've tried, and it's done very well. And with this PPQ, I'm not satisfied with the range footage that I had prior. Now that I've got a tripod and some proper footage, I'm going to go and do a re-review of this PPQ. It's a beautiful weapon, and I really, really love it. It's very, very accurate. So, that's beside the point. This is the attachment right there, and it actually helps with recoil a lot. And although this gun is accurate as it is, it does seem to improve accuracy a little bit, so we'll go ahead and put that aside. The QD function is great. Let me show you how you put it on and take it off. I didn't really detail you taking it off, so simply push down the QD button and pull forward. It's that simple. I had some reviews online saying it's too tight. For my gun, it's perfect, so I really recommend this pistol light. I'll link it below, and then I'll go ahead and cut to some range footage showing that it can withstand high pressure recoil of pistols. Now, my Walther BBQ is only a 9mm, but I did test this on a shotgun with 12 gauge, and that's about as violent as you can get. So doing it use on an AR or a pistol should be more than fine. And so far I've gotten 10 hours of battery life out of the Rayovac battery, and you can see it getting dimmer when the power is getting lower. So let me go ahead and cut to some range footage.
Alright, now I'm going to do some testing of this here product here. It's a pistol flashlight that I have. Just mounted on the Picatinny rail over here. Just make sure it can withstand full clip. So we missed out on some functionality testing, so I guess I have to do it again, but it worked great. The light worked great, and I'll go ahead and show that again here. Not too bad grouping with the light on right there. Middle stomach control. Let's go ahead and retest the functionality of this light here. As you can see, it works. Let's go ahead and test it again. I did a test initially, but ran out of memory, so we'll re-record. Alright, let's go for the left shoulder. As you can see with the functionality test, nice little pistol light here. I'll do a full review on it later. That was just some range testing. Let's see how we did. So I had one flyer. Not too shabby. I like the light, it actually stabilizes the gun more.
Band to make you dance, that's $1,000 foreplay. AK, get a full clip, not a sound wave. You kiss her in the mouth, ask her how my dick tastes. Bitch, nigga, you don't want no drama. I'm worth a couple commas, just death before the sauna. Last king come sign up, all my shit.